Hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be about a winder, a yarn winder. So if you guys have a 3D printer or know somebody with a 3D printer, this video might help you out. I'm not sure. It's going to help her out, I think, I hope. But anyways, her problem is the yarn stays in the middle and she wants to have it on a spool of some type. So she asked me if I can come up with something that would go over top of this and have two ends. She's using this kind of stuff here. I'm not sure what it is, crochet or something. And she makes Barbie doll clothes or something with this. It comes on like spindles like this, on cardboard things like this, and she wants it transferred to a spindle for some reason. But anyways, so I came up with this design, and this is the end result here for one of them at least, where she can have it on a spindle like this and then just put in a dowel here and have it free spin as she's doing her work. I'm not sure if I was supposed to be holding on to the thread with this machine. I'm not an expert in this guy, so you guys would probably know if you have to hold on to it, or I can actually just ask her. But regardless, I didn't, so it might turn out even better if you do. I know for the little ones I made, you have to hold on to it for some reason. And yeah, so here are the steps to change this end. Alright guys, before I forget, also all the files of all my spindles are in the description, so if you need them, they're there. They're all G-code and STL for whoever's going to 3D print it for you or yourself. If you have any suggestions on the files or what I can make better with them, just let me know in the comments and I can see what I can do to tweak them up a little bit for you guys. And yeah, so I'll keep going with this video. And this is the steps you have to do to change it. So I also came up with a new spindle to put onto it. So I'll just get right into it, I guess. So right here, you're going to find a little clamp. So don't lose it when you punch it out. Just use a little teeny screwdriver or maybe a tip of a knife or something. Pop that guy off. And there's also a washer. Okay. So once those two out, you can pull this guy off. This guy here stays in the unit. Alright, this part here you're going to want to print with supports, or whoever you get to print it for you, just tell them this is the only piece that you need to print with supports. And there's little notches here. Like that. I can pick this thing up. This might have to do off camera because it's kind of tricky. There you go. All right, so here's all the junk I came up with for her. I came through a lot of different designs here. First I was making them solid like this, but they were taking too long to print. So basically I have two designs. One where you need a spacer. I'll include those two. So for the smaller one, put this here. Put the big spindle on. And I made little holes here, so you can just use a pin like this to put it in there to hold it in place as it's turning. And then for the bigger one, it's the same process. You just have another hole right there where you can put this in. And yeah, some other things about this little machine. I bent a thing like this out of clothes hanger so you can guide it a little bit better as you're spinning it. I've been doing it freehand. I don't really hold on to the thread. I'm not sure if you're supposed to or not. But the small one, you definitely have to hold on to the thread. Otherwise it might slip. These big ones here, you don't really have to hold on to it. You can just do it freely. But if you want to go really fast, then I would suggest holding on to the thread, I guess. But you guys know all about that stuff. Also, this little guy sucks for rounded tables. They really had to design this better. Personally, if I was going to do something mod this, I'd make my own metal to come out straight like this and then come out this way as an L. This way you can do it on the table in front of you. I know your fingers might hit the table, but still it would be nice to have it in front of you probably. And then this guy here, just get that over with too. This is actually the same size as a clothes hanger. So if you're into bending stuff, which obviously if you can tell I'm not, my mom can bend beautiful stuff like this, and I can't even bend a clothes hanger, but whatever. The spindles, when they print, I'm doing it on 2 pieces like this. This way you guys don't have to use supports. A support basically is when you're 3D printing. If you were to print it, get one here, like this, it would have to make supports all the way up to here and waste a lot of printing time. This already takes an hour to print, just one of these, or 2 of them together, takes about an hour. Alright, what you want to do to join these 2 together is find your guide here. Put this guy in here like that, and just start it off. If this is only at 0.25 millimeters difference between the 2, so on some PLA or some printing material, it'll actually just slide in super easy. But anyways, just get it started and tap it in a couple of times. And if it doesn't go in easy, you're going to have to use a hammer. So once it's started like that, I'm not sure if I want to do it on this table because it's going to be really loud. So I'm just going to take a rubber hammer here and just tap it in. Because everything's falling off my table. I'm just using the weight of the hammer itself to let it go down. That's loud. Right, probably had to turn down the volume on there. So once it's together, just test it again to make sure it goes in perfectly. And yeah. And the other thing too, it depends what kind of material you use. Like the white material is gray material. Actually, going back and forth, this white material here is so fine that I didn't have to pound it together. I actually had to put a piece of tape inside. So tell whoever or yourself or whatever that if these 2 pieces just slide in really freely because you have a really good 3D printer, just put a piece of electrical tape around it, stretch it out around here, flop it over the top there, and then put them together. This way it'll hold them together if you want. Okay, I think that's it for the video. Yeah, hopefully this helps somebody out. I'm not sure if it will or not. This might be just a one thing for maybe just my mom wants it like this. I'll show a little video right now of me winding one up because I wanted to show her it working to see if that's what she wanted. I used this little piece, but like I said, you don't have to use this. You can just do it, just hold the thread. I think you're supposed to be holding the thread as you're spinning. But again, I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I'll just show the one winding it up, and that's about it. I'll end it with that. Okay, guys, like and subscribe, please, and that's all.